All right, we're going to break down this hive to make our 7 newbies here. So we're going to start at the beginning. Smoke.
You got it. I got you. That's some of that new Gain Carhartt brand smoker fuel. Yeah. Y'all like Carhartt brand smoker fuel? That is the stuff. I got my tool laying over on the ground somewhere.
All right, this is a box we put on last time because we needed some drawn out frames. It looks like they've been working on it.
We're trying to give each nuke at least 2 frames of drawn comb before we dump these packages in on it. And we're gonna rob from Peter to pay Paul. Now, if you're a new beekeeper, this is the hard part about using packages. This is why I say from the very get-go beginning, show that to the camera with all that pollen.
Got a nice start here.
If you're just getting started, and you ain't got no resources to pull from, that's why I always recommend go with a nuke. They're further along your buying time. The one thing a beekeeper cannot buy is more time.
The nice thing about this is we got a queen excluder on this one, so we can pretty much leave these bees on here.
Leave a few bees on the frames. They're working up through the queen excluder.
Yep.
Right here, we put this on last week. Those of y'all that are following in our videos. Sorry about the wonky camera angles, but trying to get you where you can see the whole match.
We got a lot more.
They're nice and quiet.
We're working on them. This is an old frame.
We're gonna go ahead and use that.
Yep. I'll keep the bees too.
That'll act as an anchor to them anyway. These last 2 are blanks, yes. We got one nice one. So this is special. That top notch ready to pull for you.
All right, now we're getting into the lady land.
I'm gonna go get my brush.
Okay. And this hive's kind of feisty sometimes, but she's strong. So there you go, ladies. Get on down. Get on down.
Get on up! Get on up! Get on up! Get on up! You ain't working your bees happy, you're doing it wrong. That's exactly what I was fixing to do is turn around and bump it one of them boxes.
All right. Now we gotta check for the queen every time. Oh man.
Nectar, a little bit of pollen on this side.
Seeing her?
Let's see what we're on this side.
I'll have you double check it just to make sure.
It's one of those premier foundations. I always hold it down and away from. This is some of that premier foundation. This was just put in just like 2 weeks ago, maybe. Like, yeah, it ain't been in long. You can see how well they're drawing that out. One beautiful box of bees. Leave a thumbs up if you get the reference.
I don't see her on this one.
You want me to go through it?
Yeah, we always want to double
Yeah,
check.
we need to.
We don't want
to put 2 in together.
to. Actually,
I meant
you
to
should
come
check
out.
them the first time.
I meant to come out here the other day and shake them all down below the queen excluder, and absolutely forgot, to be honest with you. A little bit of cat poo on that side. I don't see no signs of her anyway. No eggs. I don't think she's on that. She's real good about running down whenever that lid cracks. This heifer's like a submarine. She run down and in.
Wow, they're so nice today. Yeah.
They just now start, got a little bit of necking. They're just drawing that black foundation out. We put this in as a blank last time. There you go, just stick it over. There's no eggs or nothing signs over at all on that. Give that a look now. I'll see if I spot her first, and then I'll pass them you, and you install where you want them. How about that?
Good.
Get you a beekeeping buddy that y'all can work on the same system. A little jumpy. Little jumpy. Little jumpy. Okay, girls. Today I rode up to Kelly B's. First time I've ever been up there in my life. Alright, I got milk larvae, wet larvae, very young. Both sides. Give her a look over. I'll keep going. Now, the way we're doing this, there's no guarantee that we're not going to accidentally move the queen, and that happens from time to time. And you just learn from your mistakes. Try not to do it. Quite a bit of drone brood on this one.
I got drone brood over here too.
I love seeing drone brood this time of year. Boy, there's some big dumb looking drones running around there. I like seeing them though. The boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. The boys are back. The boys are back. Y'all get the reference? Leave a thumbs up. Like I said, you ain't having a good time when you working your bees. You didn't it wrong. You can see there's some cat worker brood, a little bit of wonky drone comb. We're gonna leave it alone for now. Later on, we'll probably do something with it.
What is that? Let me see.
There you go. Yeah, you need to look over this.
Yep. I'm making those queens right now. So.
You put eyes on. And while Jeff's is doing that, I got a little something I'm gonna do here. To the center. We'll get them centered up best we can.
Okay, I think I've got one in each, at least one frame of bees in each one. This one here has brood. I need one more that has brood for the queens, so we can get going.
Well, this one has a lot of cat brood on this neck right here. Pull her out, give her a look.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
The sunlights. Oh, they like that head on that. Oh, they're acting on it. I have some frames I put in these hives, different formats. You know, some of them. That's a drone. I thought I seen her. Look how
the cat.
Look how big she is.
Yeah.
You gotta know. Always look at your bottom edge, especially where
There's
you got
one
two
right here.
boxes.
There's one right there.
Where you got?
Right
I mean, okay, wasn't in that.
there. No. Okay, so those will be the two we put with queens.
This next one is a foundation cone with halfway down and natural wax. So these are, you have to be really careful. When you got naturally drawn foundations, they're very susceptible. Look at this.
Got mine right here.
Look at this. This next one's a half foundation, half. So we had to be very gentle with this because that wax can fold over and break very easy.
We got brood going on.
I see a bunch of drones on this side.
Here, you can check it out.
I think
See her in there. sure would be nice to just see her though.
I would. I'd like to see her for sure.
Alright, brothers and sisters. Get too upset now.
You ain't gonna believe that. What? Spring is full of milk larvae. Very, very young. I would not be a bit surprised. There she is.
Good.
Look. So now we know where she is.
Yay!
Tell you what.
There she is, yep. So I'm gonna pull this guy and they are done with that.
I tell you what, pull the whole bloody box out of the way. We'll put a
I
nuke
will
with
in
her in it.
1 second.
We'll use all them bottom resources.
Alright. Get on down.
Get
Get on down.
Get on down. Get on down. Get on down. Get me now.
You need help.
I do. Tell you, you set that out of the way. I'll tell you what we're gonna do. Pull. Remember how I was talking about butthole beekeeping?
Yeah.
Pull this whole box out the way. We're gonna use every bit of that putting them nukes. We're gonna pull one frame of brood and put her a frame of brood and some food and one of the nukes over there.
This is where it's gonna get hairy.
Yeah,
They don't like that.
they don't like all that jostling around. This is true. Boy, she's a pretty dark color. I'm gonna take this to the camera. Try to show it to the camera. I don't know what angle you can see that at, but she's a dark, kind of a dark reddish mocha color right there. You see her? That is the prettiest thing I've seen the whole day. He gets this box out of the way. I'm gonna drop her. I'm trying to turn with my shadow. She don't like the sunlight, so I'm trying to block the sun off her. Keep running back
come on,
around the
play.
back. My neighbor, Mr. Charlie's here.
Yes, he is. Town sheriff has arrived.
Throw a nuke box up there, Jess, and we'll set her in it.
Oh, geez, it won't come off.
Just the whole bottom board and all.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna strip her down to nothing.
Oh, yeah. There
Oh
we go.
yeah, they love it when you do that, don't they? They love it when you do that, don't they? Jess, I'm gonna put this in this nuke box over here.
Okay.
Give her, she got a couple of frames, some of her own nest right there. I'm gonna put the feed to her. She'll build this back up her field for us to turn home in that nuke box. And we'll wait to do it. You gonna give her that 8-frame box?
Yep.
That'll do. I'll pull this bottom board out of your way.
Or we can put a queen in this 8-frame.
It'd be like, my home, my home.
It's gone! Oh, we're there now. Thanks, Tim.
Oh, you're welcome. My neighbor seen me bump that bottom board. He turned around and went the other way. He's like, I'm out of here, dude. I'm out of here.
Okay.
These pro nukes. Now our queen is in this. These pro nukes are so great. Moving around your yard, they're light, easy to work. They have a internal feeder already made on them. What we did, we just stripped her down of all kinds of resources. And we ain't gonna leave her with nothing. But we're gonna greatly reduce her force, making a few splits. Try to get these packages a good running start. Four or five in there. Make sure she ain't in among them. A good healthy shake to just make sure. Then we put some of these blanks back in the mix.
Poor girl.
Yeah, she's had a hard day, y'all.
That's never hurt her week.
Yeah. Hey, we just throw one in. Throw one in. out now. The that thing Byron built. Oh, a double screen board. You could do that if you wanted to. Yeah. Well, no, let's don't do that. Do you want to put an internal feeder in this one? We got open and pour some sugar water to them, and a bucket feeder.
I got 2 open feeders I just made for it.
Okay. We'll just go with the bucket feeder.
Yeah.
That'd be good enough.
We're used to it.
Yeah. You put up there. It's up here.
What'd you do? Oh yeah. Ladies.
Get your 9-acre lot and give her a few days, build that back up. Now we're fixing to take all this other box. There's 8 frames in this. Let me take you over here and show you what we're looking at. We got 7 splits we're trying to make. And we done got a couple frames. And then we got this. We're gonna take this apart. We know the queen, this part's queenless. She's back in that 8 frame over on the stump. That's a natural drone.
Sure is.
We use those for rearing queens around here at Natural Drone. Does real good for a little trick we're gonna do. We'll just give 1 to each box. And we fill them back up. Let me sit y'all over here and y'all can watch and play along. Look for queen cells the whole time you're doing this. This is you see all those bees jump up. Let me hit them with a little smoke. They'll run right back to their, those field bees will run right back. They'll run right back to this hive over here on the stump. They know their way home. These young nurse bees, on the other hand, well, they're going to be an assistance to these package queens we just went and picked up today. And like I said, it's just a little hodgepodge, everything we got, trying to get your yard uniform. That's one thing you can do. No cells on there. Oh, look at this cat. Whatever you put this into is going to explode in a couple days. Yep.
I don't know which one to put it into.
We want to try to give these girls the best chance they got. We have the perfect weapon against them jumping up on us. Right over here.
Oh man.
That's that's another one of Premier Foundations. Another Premier Foundation. New bottles. Don't you love how new bottles do you? Oops, sorry. I almost got the camera.
Packages are going to be like nucs.
That's what we're hoping for anyway.
So what do we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this is 7. So we need to find frames to fill that. We'll leave those 2 frames in there.
Those won't be jumping now. That'll give them a little something to do. Instead of jump up on you, wondering where Mama is. Where'd Mama go? Where'd Mama go? See some red pollens in there.
So the bottom board up there. That one.
Camera fell over. Oh shoot. I didn't even notice it. And it's still running. Yeah. Y'all, we high tech rednecks down here in Tennessee, let me tell you. That's too good, man. That's too good. Let's see. I'm gonna lower this down, get y'all a different angle. You can kind of see what we got going on here. Tell you what, this is actually the barrel of the gun. Standing over here in front of that. So I'm gonna put you guys right here so you can kind of see what me and my compadre be doing here. And we fixing to introduce some queens and make some packages, or put the packages in on top of all this. Y'all check back with us in a couple minutes.